Hello, my friend. I want to tell you something important, something I wish someone told me when I was your age. My name is Robert, and I am 79 years old. When I look back now, I see one thing very clearly. Time is the most precious thing we have. But I didn't always know that. When I was young, I thought time was endless. I thought I could waste it, spend it, throw it away, and get it back whenever I wanted. I was wrong. I grew up in a small town. My parents worked hard, but I didn't. I always said, "I'll do it tomorrow." Tomorrow became next week became next year, and suddenly many years were gone. I used to sit with my friends at the cafe for hours, just talking, laughing, dreaming, but never doing anything. We said we wanted big lives, travel, success, freedom. But we never moved. We only talked. I thought I was happy. Every day felt easy. I didn't notice how I was wasting my time minute by minute. Then one day, something small happened that changed me forever. My father came home tired from work. His hands were shaking. His face was pale. He sat down and said quietly, "I wish I had more time." I didn't understand what he meant. I smiled and said, "You have tomorrow, Dad." He looked at me, and his eyes were sad. "No," he said, "I don't think I do." That night he went to sleep and never woke up. He was only 53. I still remember that morning. The light from the window was soft. The world was quiet, and I stood beside his bed not knowing what to do. It felt like time had stopped. That day, I understood for the first time that time is not ours to control. We don't know how much we have left. It can end any time, without warning. But even after that, I didn't change right away. I was sad, yes, but soon life went on. I still wasted my days. I played games, watched TV, slept late, avoided hard work. I said, "I'll start tomorrow." Always tomorrow. Until one day, I realized that tomorrow had stolen my youth. I was 35, and I had nothing. No skills, no purpose, no plan. I looked at the mirror and saw a man I didn't recognize. My father's words echoed in my head. I wish I had more time. I knew I couldn't live like that anymore. I had to change. I started small. I woke up early. I walked outside and watched the sunrise. The morning air felt cold on my face, but it made me feel alive. I began to read. Not big books, just small ones. I read about life, about people who worked hard and built something. Their stories gave me hope. They made me think, maybe I can do something too. I started to write. Just a few lines each day. My thoughts, my feelings, my plans. Writing helped me see my mistakes. It helped me think clearly. Some days were hard. I felt lazy, tired, and hopeless, but I kept going. I said to myself, "Don't waste your time." Those words became my compass. They guided me every day. I stopped spending time with people who didn't care about their future. They laughed at me, said I was boring now, but I didn't care.
I wanted a better life. I worked at a small shop during the day and studied at night. It wasn't easy, but it felt right. For the first time, I felt proud of myself. I was building something, slowly but surely. Years passed. I changed jobs. I learned new things. I met people who inspired me. I failed many times, but I didn't stop. Every failure taught me something. Every small step brought me closer to the life I wanted. I learned that success doesn't come from speed. It comes from consistency, from using your time wisely, day after day.
I also learned that time doesn't wait for anyone. If you don't use it, it disappears. One day, I met a man named Michael. He was much older than me then, maybe 60. I told him about my dreams and my fears. He listened quietly and said, "Robert, time is like a river. You can't touch the same water twice. Once it flows past you, it's gone." That sentence stayed with me forever. Whenever I felt lazy or scared, I thought about the river. I imagined time flowing away, second by second, and I asked myself, do I want to lose this moment? Usually, the answer was no. So, I got up and did something. Anything. Because doing something, even something small, is always better than doing nothing. When I turned 50, I finally felt proud of who I was. I wasn't rich, but I had peace. I had learned a skill. I had helped people. I had used my time well. That feeling, the feeling of not wasting your life, is something money can never buy. Now, as I sit here telling you this story, I feel both happy and sad. Happy because I changed. Sad because I waited too long. If I had started earlier, if I had used my time better when I was young, maybe my life would have been different. But I am grateful. I am grateful that I finally understood. Many people never do. I often see young people today living the way I once did. Eyes on their phones, minds full of noise, hearts full of dreams, but no action. They say they have time, but they don't realize that every second is a gift that disappears the moment it passes. You can never get it back. You can lose money, you can lose friends, but you can never get back lost time. That's why I tell you this now. Don't waste your time. Use it to grow, to learn, to love, to create. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Start where you are, with what you have. Take one small step today. Read one page. Write one thought. Help one person. That's how it begins. That's how real change happens. When you use your time with purpose, your life changes in ways you can't imagine. You become stronger, wiser, and more peaceful inside. You start to see the world differently. You stop chasing useless things and start building meaningful ones. You learn that life isn't about how long you live, but how deeply you live. I remember one evening, years ago, sitting by the window, watching the sunset. The sky was orange and gold. The air was still. I thought about my father again. I whispered, "I didn't waste my time, Dad." And for the first time, I felt that maybe he could hear me. Maybe he was proud.
Time is strange. It goes fast when you are happy,
and slow when you are in pain. But it always moves. It never stops. That's why you have to move too. Don't let life pass you by while you wait for something to happen. Make it happen. Every morning when you wake up, you have a choice: to waste the day or to use it. Choose wisely, because one day you will wake up and realize that you are 79 years old, like me. And then, my friend, you will ask yourself, did I use my time well? I hope your answer will be yes. I hope you will look back and smile. I hope you will say, I lived fully. I didn't waste my time. Remember this: time is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher. It gives you the chance to become who you want to be, but only if you respect it. So don't throw it away on things that don't matter. Don't let laziness steal your dreams. Don't let fear stop you. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be fast. You just need to begin. Begin now. Do one small thing that your future self will thank you for. Maybe one day you will tell your own story. Maybe your voice will reach someone who needs to hear it, just like mine reached you today. And maybe, in that moment, you will understand that using your time well is not just about success. It's about meaning. It's about leaving something good behind. So my last words to you are simple but true. Don't waste your time. Use it. Live it. Love it. Because once it's gone, it never comes back. And one day you will see, time, when used well, is the most beautiful thing in the world. So, my friend, don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. Close this video and do one small thing. Read one page. Write one idea. Take one brave step. Your time is your life, and every second matters. Don't waste it. Use it. If this story touched your heart, subscribe and stay with me. Together we will learn, grow, and make every moment count. Because your new life begins not someday, but today.